on Twitch.
We are back.
And we are back. Because this is the Board Nerds Hour, number 23.
Numero 23.
There you go.
Hey,
I'm
Daniel.
Levi. Joining me today.
You don't have to say 20 and 3. You say 23.
It doesn't start and until 30.
Really? 30 and 3?
No,
Wow.
31.
Oh, so, yeah. What is it? Treinta, and then...
30.
Treinta.
And then...
31.
Why not 20?
Don't ask, man. It's Spanish.
Welcome to Spanish Class 101.
Yeah, pretty much.
I love how calm and informative that was. Alright.
And I got that much.
Let's go.
Hola.
Let's go. What do we got on the Board Nerds Hour?
We are... Okay, so I don't know if you guys heard, but an indie game came out recently.
An indie. I wouldn't necessarily call
little
it
indie game
This was a AAA title if
Yeah.
I've ever seen one, man.
called Pokemon Go. Now, I don't know if you've heard of this. If you haven't, get out from your rock.
Right. Or stay under it.
Or stay under it and just use lure.
Yeah, Patrick Star, dude.
But, so it's a mobile game for Android and iOS that, lets you run around and catch Pokemon and hatch eggs and challenge gyms and collect stuff. We didn't finish introductions. I think Megan, she's hiding behind Casey.
Megan, are you coming in?
You can come in if you want.
Get in here. Get that
It's like
butt in.
everybody but Lee's playing it, but Lee's passed out drunk on the bed.
He
So.
is out.
So that's pretty much what the podcast is going to be about today. Oh, yeah, introductions. I'm Levi. This is Casey, Megan, Sydney, Joey. Lee's zonked
Dead.
out, throwing up on my
Basically
bed.
dead right now.
Basically dead right now.
We should check on his pulse.
So pretty much we're just going to go through the stuff that's happened with Pokemon Go and then talk about the game in general.
Do we have anything else on the horizon, or is it just Go?
I mean, pretty much just Go today. I mean, Nintendo is launching a new console.
NX?
No, not that one. It is it's called the NES Mini.
Another, little...
It's a tiny...
crappy
I'm going to
handheld?
show it to you guys.
Why?
It has 30 games pre-built into it, HDMI out.
Oh,
But it plays
It's
the
like a
original?
relaunch of the original.
But
Yeah.
it replays the original?
Yeah.
That's cool. You got people wanting the nostalgia and stuff, but what's the price tag? Do they know?
No.
Because if that's anything more than, $80, that's, way too
What, the
expensive.
NES?
Yeah, that.
I don't think that'd be even close to
It's
that
got to
price.
be, 30 or 40
It's got 30
bucks.
games in it.
Yeah, but there's no way, come
50,
on.
is just
You can pirate off.
if I really want. That's true.
That doesn't make it right.
I don't care.
I think 50 is, the line.
Yeah.
If it's over
I
50, I'm
guess.
going to be like, eh.
I
think a
it's
lot of
good
people won't
line.
buy
It's
it.
a good line.
So, other than that, yeah, that's pretty much all I've got outside of Pokemon. Well, there's
So I got
ancillary
some
stuff
stuff
tied to
going on right
Pokemon,
here.
but
You guys have had one since E3, right?
We had the
covered
E3 one. yeah,
So you guys covered Zelda and whatnot.
Yeah. got copyright claims.
Who did?
Us,
For that?
yeah,
For
not
talking about it?
takedowns, but no, we had the video because we were watching the trailers.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
right?
So you can't have any of that
Cool.
because thanks Nintendo,
Yeah, Nintendo is they are
Thanks,
very
Obama.
particular.
thanks Obama.
Thank you, Obama, as well. But yeah,
I thought
let's
it was
move in.
Michelle Obama.
That's Michelle. Let's just go ahead and jump into it.
Yeah,
What
okay.
is Pokemon Go, Levi?
Pokemon
Everyone
Go
knows.
It's a
Man, we
mobile
could just
app.
show you. No.
on your
It's
on
something
your
that
cellular
winners
device.
play, and if you're not playing it, you're not a winner. You're
Uh,
a winner.
It
You're a
is
wiener.
currently the biggest mobile
guys are all
game in
winners.
U.S. history.
Yeah. Take over the world. in no
And
time.
just launched today in 26 more countries.
Yeah.
So the servers are down.
Crashed the servers
were
like
down
you would not believe.
About 2 hours. Well, who knows when they went down? I woke
Yeah.
up at 9 o'clock and checked it. Done. Gone.
Yeah.
It came up around 10:30 or 11, something like that.
Yeah.
Came back on, and that's Eastern time.
Yeah, Eastern
So-
time because East Coast is Beast Coast.
East Coast.
Yeah. They're people have looked into it and they're pursuing in like the code, and they're looking to make partnerships with places like companies. McDonald's being a key one that people saw as making pretty much every McDonald's a Pokestop.
So that's a great idea. This is such a big business venture for so many people.
Exactly.
And
although it is bad because people are just going to camp out at McDonald's and eat McDonald's.
Yeah, but then again, you have places like churches and like religious places who want it as well, which is cool. They should get it. But if it becomes like a business thing, I kind of worry about them having to pay.
Yeah.
Because churches are going to shell out a ton of money just to have a Pokestop.
Yeah.
So.
But it's like we were talking about before the podcast. Niantic, their other game was Ingress is what led to all the Pokestops.
Yeah, they pretty much just use the same landmarks that are on
my
Ingress.
school. That's why my school is so crazy with its Pokestops, because people used to play Ingress on my school.
That's why if you go and look at there's screenshots of somebody playing it in Vegas, and it's every 4 feet.
Yeah.
Because it's stars, like Hollywood stars, or the landmarks, and it's like all that kind of stuff.
I wish they did other things, though, besides landmarks.
You can write, I've heard that you can write to them and suggest your area is lacking. I don't know how successful people are in doing that, but if you are playing it and you're having troubles, I suggest try it.
Yeah, at least talk to them.
Maybe you can kind of trick them into saying, hey, I need a Pokestop.
I think like a lot of kids that play it are just going to be like, I want one in my yard kind of thing.
Yeah.
So they're going to have to like wheedle out there. Yeah. Going to have to wheedle out of all those. I didn't mean to do that, but it worked. But I feel a lot of people like just want it to where they can get a Pokestop and they don't have to go anywhere.
Well, yeah. And,
but I do figure like some place, I don't want to say like random places in the woods, but I don't know. I feel like some people live like really deep, like in the sticks.
If you live like out in the boonies, it doesn't really. You gotta like I have to go probably 20 minutes away to get to my closest Pokestop.
So I can go camp out in downtown.
Which I could go and hang out downtown.
That's what we do.
It's like where I live, they're so far like spread that you can only get one
outlets in Commerce at all?
I heard Commerce is packed.
I heard downtown Commerce is like
it's Adrian
60.
Adrian told me
that. Adrian was our inside man on that.
We'll go there.
I just hit those 4 in Jefferson.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
But we got a route. We have a route that we take when we go home now, so it kind of just like
filter them out.
It kind of catches us back up.
Yeah, I was in Athens actually last night, and
where at?
We went to the Target, the Publix, Walgreens, and like actual downtown Athens. There was just a ton.
Yeah, downtown. Because we just drove there to go
pretty much if you live in a college town.
Yeah.
Right.
Like go hang out. Go hang out at that college.
I mean, it's nobody's
go
gonna
hang out
know,
in the
man.
downtown
There's
area.
so many people in downtown and the weekends.
Yeah,
you're just gonna blend in.
Exactly. The only difference is you're looking down at your phone and doing this.
And everybody next to you.
And so is everyone else.
Pokemon Go?
Come on, you got a beard here.
Everybody's gonna be at the clubs downtown just playing Pokemon Go until their phone dies.
Dude, Gronkowski.
Listen to that.
Giving him the stiff arm. What is that?
I don't know.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
God damn it.
Gronkowski giving him the stiff arm.
Yeah, he's the cover for Madden 17. Yeah.
Nice.
So Pokemon Go has led to its second dead body found.
Yeah.
People playing the game have found 2 dead bodies.
The first day they found a dead body.
Yeah.
They should have done an AR like Pokemon Catch. That would have kind of made it, but
that could be in bad taste. I see how that could be in bad taste.
Yeah, that's it.
Just kind of like there's a gym over Bruce Lee's grave.
But you don't hear
There's a gym over Bruce Lee's grave.
Yeah, it's the Pokemon.
Yeah, that's weird.
And the current gym leader. Casey, did you hear?
I did not. Sorry.
There's a gym over Bruce Lee's grave.
Wow.
Current gym leader, the founder Bruce Lee, with Hitmonlee.
That has to stay.
That has to stay. That's one of those things.
If you try to take that
You're
away,
a piece of shit.
Yeah, you are.
And people like on that team are just gonna go.
I would just walk up to you and
them.
beat the fuck out of you outside of your
Don't even beat them.
I'll put you in the ground.
You want to hurt people now? Don't beat them up. I mean, that'll physically hurt them, but break their phones. You break their phones?
Mean.
Just snap it.
Just snap it.
Put them in the ground with him.
I mean, yeah.
Don't break the. That's mean, man.
Yeah.
That's
No, what you do is knock them out.
Shit.
This is what you do. You knock them out, right? You hit them, you knock them out, and then you take their phone and transfer all their Pokemon.
Oh gosh.
So they just have a bunch of candy, but no Pokemon.
There are gonna be trolls doing that.
Yeah. So somebody has quit their job to be a full-time Pokemon Go player.
How do you do that?
Well, you don't get paid.
Yeah, how do you get? How's that?
I
on
have
Twitch,
to assume
maybe,
he's streaming because I have seen people streaming, playing Pokemon Go.
And the
You can also put Pokemon Go from PC.
They probably will not have any issues.
Yeah.
In income.
Yeah.
Because they're one of the first to do it.
Exactly.
They might. I don't know.
Yeah, well, at least for a couple months or so.
Yeah.
There's only
until the novelty wears off, like Twitch Plays Pokemon.
Oh god, yeah, that was gone.
Which Twitch Plays Pokemon Go, it was a thing for a little bit. They were trying it out.
How would that even work?
I don't know. I didn't click on it because it seemed real dumb.
By the way, this is just me kind of going through here. Also, game stuff. Overwatch got a 10.
Yeah.
Game Informer.
Yeah.
It's not often you see 10s.
Overwatch is good.
That's amazing.
And
I agree.
No
Overwatch
story. It plays really well though.
Overwatch is a 10. In
my
opinion, there's nothing really bad about that game.
No. The only thing I could want more of is plot.
I want more
characters. Yeah, you give me a story.
Characters is me. I just want more people to play as.
Yeah, once you play it long enough, you kind of like. I feel like a lot of people don't play enough characters. Jacob, but
yeah, right. I've played everyone.
Yeah, so have I.
I've played everybody.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. I mean, you don't have to, but
we'll go back to
a little bit off, but still Pokemon Go related. There have been 2 headlines about Pokemon Go in the Westboro Baptist Church. One being, well, if you don't know who the Westboro Baptist Church are, they're fucking mean people.
Yeah,
that do some real shitty stuff. The first headline was the first headline was a Jigglypuff, or was it Jigglypuff or a Clefairy? I think it was Clefairy. That was
It was pink.
Yeah, that was the gym leader at Westboro Baptist Church because it is a gym, and it's Love is Love was the name of it.
Nice.
And
Love is Love.
People do shit on purpose too, though.
Exactly. And the current gym leader is a CP level 666 Magmar named Satan.
for Westboro?
For that church, somebody took it over and got a 666.
Yeah.
That's
nice.
Somebody's off to you.
Yeah.
Somebody's really fucking.
Wait,
did you hear about the? Damn, I wish I could. You could probably find it really quickly, but there's did you hear about the Holocaust Museum?
And they had to ask people not to do it.
Yeah. You gotta have more respect than that in the first place, dude.
And like, you see, there are like buildings that are like, oh, we're a Pokestop, we're a gym. All right, cool. We're gonna play with that. Like I was telling about earlier, there's a building in some major city that it has lights on the outside, and depending on which team is over which we'll get to in a second, is over the
Duke Tower?
Is over the gym, it will change color according to the team, which is red, blue, and yellow. While we're on that subject,
I saw one. It was on Facebook, and it was a picture, and it said, depending on what level you were, it's like at a pizza shop, and you can get something free.
Yeah, you get free stuff.
Yeah, so like if you were like a level, I think it was like 8, you get a free soda.
Yeah.
And if you were like level like 21, you get a free 12-inch pizza.
Yeah.
I was like, bring that here.
Right? So, what team is everybody?
I am
Let's
team
start the riot now.
Valor. Team Red, because...
How old are you?
I'm like 10 or something.
Yeah, we'll go through that.
The only reason I chose Team Red is Moltres.
Yeah.
I am a fan of Moltres, and I felt like I would, at some point I would get an event Moltres.
He was like, oh god, I'm by myself.
I know I'm by myself.
My favorite competitively is Zapdos, because Zapdos is a monster.
Yeah.
Articuno sucks.
Articuno is pretty.
And Moltres also sucks. So Zapdos is really good.
I'm just Team Valor because JoJo's
So I figured you two are Valor by the fist bumps. Megan, what team are you on?
Blue.
Okay.
Nice, Team Mystic.
All right.
So we
got a representation
Get the
for everybody.
trash-ass Articuno.
Nice.
And I went Instinct. And Lee doesn't have the game because he's got an old phone.
And he's drunk.
And he's drunk and sleeping.
Our friend Joseph, he's actually also an Instinct. He's yellow. I will be honest. Before I was level 5, I said I was going to pick Instinct. And the moment I hit level 5, I clicked on them and I was like, Moltres.
Yeah.
I really wanted to just be yellow.
See, that's the thing though. Like some people think it's for the legendary birds, I guess.
Sure.
And then some people are like reading them, like when they come, when you go to pick one, like
yeah.
I knew it was either going to be like yellow or red.
Well, see, so this is complete speculation that I just came up with right now.
Excellent.
The way I could see this going is, obviously they could add on a generation at a time.
Yeah.
And, like, completely just bog down the game with so many Pokemon. Thank you.
Thank you. Hey, she threw it at me.
No, well, there's 6. We can split them. Well, there's actually 5, so you can have 2. Actually, I want a different color. Give me one other one. I want one.
Thank you.
Well, you just got all of the good ones.
Here, take this yellow.
So what I could see them doing is treating it kind of like a season.
Yeah.
And this first set is the 3 legendary birds. Team blah, 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 blah. At the end, you get to choose your legendary based on what you pick. The second season will be only Johto and the 3 dogs, or the beasts, whatever you want to call them. And then continue that onward with the Reggies.
Yeah.
They're the 3, because every Pokemon generation has 3
a set
legendaries.
of 3, yeah.
4th gen has the Lake Guardians, I think
man.
and then 5th gen
Which are
has
all
2.
pink and blue.
5th gen has 2. It has the 3 traveling, or the 3 beasts as well, Terrakion, Virizion, and they're also beasts. And then it also has the Thunderous guys, the genies.
Which I think that's the one that they'll use, probably.
The genies, yeah.
Because there's 3.
If that's true.
If this is the scenario that we have just come up with,
I could see them doing that because it'll act like an event for the game. Like a seasonal event, for 6 months.
They do that,
yeah.
You get this many Pokemon all over the place.
Oh,
so
yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, it's like gummy worms over there.
So good.
Okay. When we were talking about Mew and Mewtwo being like event Pokemon, I don't think it should be like you go somewhere to get it, because I know not everybody's gonna have like
that's what
that,
like that first trailer showed everybody in Times Square fighting Mewtwo.
Yeah,
I like Mewtwo, but I'm not going to Times Square.
Get the chance to go out and do that.
Pokemon
so I think what it should be is like maybe be like a certain level, and like it'd be like a daily challenge kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then you complete kind of like Destiny's Moments of Triumph or something. You complete it. You do all this. You catch 50 Pokemon. You do something there. Mewtwo appears, and you have a chance to catch him. Then maybe if you miss him, do something else tomorrow, and you have a chance again.
Yeah, I think it should be like that. I don't think it should be you have to go all the way out to like Atlanta, Georgia, or something like that.
Yeah,
I don't think they want to alienate
like
their
Houston or something.
I don't think they want to
like
alienate people like that.
Yeah.
They just want people to get out. And
like when I first saw it,
I don't think there's any Pokemon you have to go to Asia.
Well, that's what you were talking about when it came out.
That's the way. That's the way.
Everything I said is irrelevant now.
Everything I said before was irrelevant. I said you don't lose Pokeballs. If you miss.
You
lose them like fucking crazy.
Yeah. It just speeds up the process of losing them.
Oh man, here they go.
No!
You didn't even get any.
Don't kiss me.
Oh my god! But that's the way I thought it was gonna be originally. It's like, okay, you wanna Nidoking? Go to Nebraska.
Yeah, right.
And I was like, fuck this game.
Everyone living in Nebraska is like, God, I want something other than Nidoking.
I have one more says even.
Yeah, I don't know.
She's gonna eat them all.
I don't know how they, because I know Mew and Mewtwo are, I mean, that's not completely confirmed, but they're supposed to be events, though, right?
I don't know if
They're not.
Yeah, they're supposed to. The way they've talked about it is they're going to be event Pokemon, like the legendary birds kind of thing.
Blue and pink are always the best.
What if they do it for like a week though? I just have the event out for a week.
You mean like a region for a week? I mean, I could see them doing a shorter time to give more variety, but at the same time, I would prefer something like a monthly or a...
No, he means like for like event Pokemon.
Event.
Oh,
See, I would think it would be probably a month, because that's what it is on
the
the DS games. Yeah. It should be limited. It's like, so if you're not an early adopter, fuck off.
Yeah. They want to reward the early players.
Yeah.
Especially because you have to deal with all this shitstorm of server issues.
Yeah, exactly.
And glitches.
Like, people that signed up on 7.7 here in the States should, like, you know, maybe get a little bump.
Yeah, we got, so
give me some Pokeballs,
as far as
damn it.
issues we've encountered, like, of course the first weekend was just server. You could hardly get on the game at all.
Yeah.
I couldn't. But
you're alright, actually. At first, like when I first downloaded it, it didn't work for 5 minutes.
I can get on my phone now, my 4S, decently. It's just the servers were completely bogged down. I could get on, but I would crash really often.
They took care of it really quick though.
Yeah, first couple of days.
Like they I guess they weren't expecting it to do as well. But it's fucking Pokemon.
But some other things that you run into, like the catching glitch.
That's all he's talking about.
When you catch something and the ball just sits there. That's a problem. There's
still, like, if everyone was as calm and, like, was alright about it as Pokemon as with anything else, like, there'd be a lot more stuff done in the world.
Yeah.
Like, because everyone's, like, accepting is like, oh, there's no problem, they'll fix it, I'm sure.
I have a question.
Yeah, I have an answer. Maybe.
Alright, you were saying the EVs, when you evolve them, it's based on, like, their second attack or something, or what they'll do.
Theoretically. But I think it's been disproven.
I'm almost certain it's been disproven.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the article I read about the names said that one wasn't right.
The name ones, they said it's false
as well? The article I was reading about the name ones said the second attack doesn't work.
I've been reading Reddit posts about it, and people said, hey, mine had Dig and it evolved into a Flareon. Or Flareon.
That's right.
It evolved into a Vaporeon, like they said. So, that one...
But I got all three of mine my first try.
Easy to disprove.
Yeah.
You just need one instance of it being wrong, and boom, the whole thing is incorrect.
The name thing is kind of...
It's the same way.
The name thing that I was reading, though, is... The first time you do it, it works. Because the guy named, like, two of them, like, Sparky. The first one came to the second one didn't. So they still need time to prove it, but...
it was also server issues. Because they said when you rename them, if it is, like, a link, then it needs time to kind of make that link. And then you can't just name it, boom, evolve, and expect it to be that. And that's what people are saying.
Yeah.
But I've had mine named for quite a while. When I evolve them, I think I'll evolve them tomorrow or Monday or something. I'll let you guys know.
That's good XP. That's good XP. That's how I kind of ran off from like 10 to 15. It's just I wait till I have like when we go out. Yeah, like when I have a bunch of like I think I had 8 evolutions ready yesterday, and I just went out, popped a lucky egg. I'm at like 2 like Pokestops with the lures on them, and just.
That's what I'm going to do.
Pop a whole bunch of evolutions and then just catch all the Pokemon that are there.
Yeah. One thing that's been helping me with getting a lot of Pokemon was because I've been catching a lot of the same ones over and over, so I've just been evolving them. So.
Yeah, just like, if Pidgeys, it takes 15 candies, right?
12.
Or 12.
I think 12.
Yeah, so, Pidgeys, Rattata.
Rattata takes 25.
Yeah.
So
yeah, not Rattata. It's Pidgey, Weedle, and
like Caterpie.
Yeah.
And I think there's 4, but
Pidgey was the first one I got.
Spearo's definitely not one. Spearo takes like 50.
Takes 50. Yeah, I've got a Fura.
Before we move on to anything else, I want to mention another glitch. I don't know. Have you guys encountered the curveball glitch?
No, I
where,
don't
like,
even
you sit there
but somebody
and
told
me. Curve no
somebody told me if it's a really high Pokemon that the game's like. I don't know, but it's supposed to be a feature that makes it harder to catch a Pokemon.
I believe.
So I don't know if that is.
I ran into that today or yesterday. I had a Pidgey. It was like 100 and something.
Yeah.
And it was red. And I threw a Pokeball.
And it just curved.
4 or 5 in a row. I just threw it straight, and it automatically curved.
Yeah.
And Joseph said he believes against that. But he had that Gyarados, that 900 and something Gyarados. Yeah. He said it was curving every time.
Yeah.
But
I don't know.
Joseph's kind of stubborn, so I know he wouldn't believe me.
Only a couple of mine have curved.
Have you?
I'm real bad at
level
throwing
they are, or
Pokeballs.
like green ring, red ring, orange ring? Because the red rings are the ones where I believe they'll curve the most.
Yeah, they're gonna be difficult to catch for the red.
Because it's so easy to just throw the ball regularly, but on those harder Pokemon, it'll just curve randomly.
Yeah. And you don't like I know like Sydney when I was trying to catch that Blastoise, like mine were just it was making me go crazy. But I was like, I was getting so mad. But like, I was literally like, it wasn't enough. Like, even if you have somewhat of a hook, like all mine are pretty much like I could see my finger line on my like screen protector still. It wasn't enough to like fucking send it like way over here. It was enough to like maybe curve it, but. That's why I don't know if it's a glitch
or feature rather than a glitch.
Yeah.
I hope it's a glitch though, because
yeah,
I want them to think
it.
Because the curveball, a lot of people are like, "Oh, just get good, just know how to throw a curveball." But the thing is, if you're not expecting it to be a curveball and you throw it, like
you're gonna miss it.
Fucking throw it on the side of the screen.
And the other thing is, a lot of people think you can pick them up, but that doesn't work either.
No,
if you could, then.
And then I saw somebody, bless their little wooden head. All right, so there's
was it the microwave?
The microwave.
Yes.
Oh my god!
So people are telling him, okay, you want to hatch eggs?
No.
Put your phone in the microwave.
No.
And for this time, it'll hatch a 5K egg. This time it'll hatch 2K.
No.
This time it'll catch a 10.
There's
10K.
no one has done that.
The dude's phone was melted.
Yeah, it was.
Did he videotape it? Or
He took
No,
he yeah, it was pictures like tagline's like,
awful.
all right, which one of you assholes posted the thing telling me to microwave my phone?
He's like,
my
"You're a
phone
fucking
because almost
liar."
burnt my house down.
Which one of you idiots
It's like,
believe
Put
that?
your phone in the microwave.
How do you?
And what's really sad is he posted it on his own profile, not like on like an alias or like
Yeah, no. So now you get to see that
Reddit or
this
something
guy
like that,
is someone.
Yeah,
who
you
needs
throw
to-
that shit up on Reddit on a fake account that you just made.
Those people who are walking off bluffs. Sir,
Yeah.
go ahead, join them.
Yeah, exactly.
So y'all
I think
know
people are
that
chill a little
you
too
can
great.
like move it around,
Yeah.
and if you,
You tap on it, it does
this little attack.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
did that look at time? I could use that right now. Just,
So what's like
Have
the
you?
what's the rarest Pokemon you guys have?
Well, before that, before
Okay,
we go to
yeah.
that, if you've noticed, well, this is because he's the mascot. Pikachu.
Yeah.
Pikachu actually says Pikachu.
Oh,
he's
does
the
he?
only Pokemon in the game, I
Yeah.
presume,
I
who
did.
says Pikachu.
He did
rather
that
than-
in another game.
He did it in Mega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire.
Yeah.
He said his name. Yeah,
Oh,
there you
nice.
hope that doesn't get shut down.
Yeah, I was about to say.
go. Content ID.
Yeah. But yeah, so it's yeah. What's everyone's like rarest Pokemon?
Rarest
they've got?
Pokemon?
I don't know.
I'm trying to find my game
I
out.
think that Nidoqueen I found is actually
Yeah.
really rare.
Yeah.
That was like the second
There was one
Pokemon
around our
I
house
found.
the other day. When I came over.
But
we
that was
didn't
like
go
the
look
second.
for
It's
it.
a it's CP32. So
Yeah,
if I
that's
powered
good
that
stuff.
thing up, it would be really well. No, it'd probably
It'd be a
fairly
waste.
low. Yeah.
It'd be a waste of candy to be honest with
Yeah,
you.
it's a lot.
And Stardust.
And Stardust.
Oh yeah.
Oh, do you know about the bar?
Yeah.
The CP?
The more it's filled up, like if it's filled up, they can't gain any more CP.
Yeah,
The
that.
higher level you are, the higher cap it has.
Yeah, but that also helps with evolutions as well.
Yeah.
Which that does make sense too, though. Like the higher CP, you want to evolve the
highest CP possible.
Yeah.
So.
At least you're looking for a certain attack, which kind of.
They fixed it. I recommend you guys check this on Reddit.
Yep.
I can send a link in the Facebook thing. They
I'll
fixed
put it in
the
the
Excel
description.
sheet for evolutions. So again, I'll use Magikarp for example.
Yeah.
They fixed his numbers. So Magikarp has. Is this yours?
Yes.
So Magikarp has an evolve ratio of between 10 times and 12 times. I think.
I think it's
No.
7.
10 is the I think 10 is the new. See, the numbers were all wrong. 'Cause somebody went through there and just screwed with it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think 10 is
As people do.
the average, 12 is the max, and the minimum is 1. So you could get really screwed when you
Yeah.
evolve it. But so basically, what that means is whenever you evolve a Magikarp, that is 100 CP. Multiply that number by 10, and that will be his evolutions. So Gyarados will just have 1,000. And Magikarp has an absorbently high evolution
That's probably why
thing because he's
the
so
ratio
weak.
to candy, I guess, as well. Maybe. But. Because he needs
It
that a
could,
lot.
but you have a lot of Pokemon, like Zubats is 3.07 or something.
No.
So, but this is all averages off of an amount of data. You mean to find it or what?
No, you're good.
Okay. But yeah, it's let's see what Megan's rare. So Megan's actually found a lot of cool Pokemon. She's got Squirtle, Bulbasaur. She's found, I think Ekans is kind of rare. She's found a Clefairy. Clefairies are really rare.
There's where you're at, because not with us.
We get lots of
Slowpoke
Clefairies
is
and
rare.
Clefairies.
Slowpoke is pretty rare.
She's got a Slowpoke. She's got a Pinsir. So I think her rarest Pokemon is probably actually that Slowpoke.
We saw a Slowpoke at the Jefferson High School, but we didn't ever get
70
close
Eevee.
to it.
But yeah, so
You should probably Clefable and
I found a couple of Jigglypuffs on my camper as well. And something you can do.
What are you laughing about?
That one, like, old meme, and it's like, let me Squirtle up and then Jigglypuff.
What you can do, actually, is put your login ID on someone else's phone. And if you're not able to play, whenever you find a rare Pokemon, if they're similar level, then you can catch it on yours. And this is what Joseph was doing with mine sometimes because my phone wouldn't load the 4S. And he would just log into mine on his right after he caught it. And boom, the Pokemon was right there. He'd catch it on his as well for me. So, and he stopped doing that pretty quick. But yeah, that's what I recommend. Like, if you have a friend somewhere, I guess, something like that.
Yeah, because the guy I work with, his little brother lives, like, all the way in Texas, and he's got, like, fucking Hitmonlees for days, like Growlithe. He's got an Arcanine and all that. Like,
jeez.
I haven't seen a fighting type.
Yeah.
Me either. Or
like, his area, I guess, is, like, a lot more prone.
That's it.
Yeah. His area is a lot more prone to having, like, Pokemon like that, so.
Yeah.
And I was telling him about that, because that was just something we thought of. I was like, well, because his phone is, like, connected to, like, 2 other people he lives with, and he, like, went on their account and was, like, catching it, and then he was, like,
cool.
his brother texted him. His brother texted him.
Check out what your rarest one is. Yeah. Did you evolve the Beedrill? Evolve into the Beedrill? Okay. Beedrill's really rare, but since you evolved, what about the Arbok? Did you evolve into that as well? Arbok's really rare. Clefable, you evolved into that, I guess?
Nah. Yeah, she caught him in the wall.
That's rare.
Yeah. Sydney's got some really good Pokemon.
Gloom? Did you evolve into Gloom? Oddish? Gloom's pretty rare.
She hasn't evolved really
anything. Abra's fairly rare. Like, I've seen it
kind of,
never been able to get to them.
I'm going to show Casey mine.
Magnemite. I've only seen one Magnemite.
I hatched it from an egg.
She hatched that from an egg.
Okay, so he's. I think Magnemite's actually one of the rarest Pokemon right now.
Yeah.
You can find. Ghastly and Haunter.
And like Ditto.
Well, Ditto doesn't exist right now. No one's found Ditto. Lickitung's fairly rare.
Ditto's not even in the game yet, I don't think. Is it?
Lick-a-lick.
Because there's only 149 Pokemon right now, so.
I guess.
And the last one's Dragonite.
Mewtwo.
Yeah, and the last one's Dragonite.
Yeah, Dragonite, and then,
Well, Ditto has a number on here. Ditto's like right around the 130. He's right around Eevee. I think he's like 132 or 136, something like that. Horsey's really not rare, but valuable.
Especially around here.
Tauros is kind of rare. Scyther's pretty rare. Tangela, I've never seen a Tangle though.
Where'd you get all these?
Snorlax. Yeah,
Alright, pro tip for what me and Sydney do is we leave the house and we pretty much just kind of drive around town. Like, we went all around Jefferson, and it's just like when something crazy pops up, we just like drive around and try to find it. Yeah.
Okay, so
like that Arbok, we literally drove probably for like 30 minutes trying to find it, and we went like up and down like every street in this like neighborhood. Okay. And we finally caught it, or she caught it, but it ran from me.
All the time on my tracker, all those Pokemon, or nearly all of them, I've seen on my tracker. But I just, like, I've got to get to work in the morning.
Yeah, there's stuff like that. Like, at work, it's kind of like, I can only go so far at work. I can't just go run outside.
Do what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's usually what we do.
Now, Casey's going to look at my real sad Pokemon collection.
Dude, I don't know, man. The Vaporeon is nice. It's not rare, but it's nice. As far as, like, super rare stuff, you know, you got the Slowpoke. The Slowpoke's there. Vulpix is pretty rare. Vulpix is awesome. Dude.
I've caught
good luck evolving it though.
Yeah, I know.
We got that at the beach.
We got that at the beach.
I think Growlithe's kind of Tentacle's actually really rare.
Hatched from an egg.
Tentacle, I've only seen one on my tracker.
Yeah.
Never been able to find it.
We saw a bunch of them while we were at the beach.
Dratini's not as rare as it is just valuable.
Yeah.
Like you'll find
because you end up with Dragonite eventually.
I think Goldine's on the more uncommon side.
Yeah.
Parasect, did you evolve into that Parasect?
Nope, that's
I was going to say it's a 22.
Your mom
That's extremely rare.
Yeah.
You got lucky finding that.
Better than mine.
Ponyta.
Yeah.
Found it at the beach.
Found it at the beach. Go to the beach. That's where all the fire types are, apparently.
Yeah, right?
That makes no sense.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
I'll let you look your mom, but you already probably know most of them.
Yeah, I was going to say, you got that Blastoise.
Joey has the rarest of the bunch, I think. He's got
Blastoise. So look, this is how this day went.
Man, it was
me and Sydney got home from
work.
work
At Walmart, and I tried to catch it, and my phone died.
Me and Sydney got home from work.
He has 11 Pokemon that I don't have.
Yeah, I know,
and
that's a lot.
And that's just because he started before I did.
Yeah, she did start till we got back from
I started
vacation.
2 days after he did.
Yeah.
But I'm like right there at his butt.
That XP starts to jump up. Takes me like 20
Abras, you got Charmeleon, Clefairies, you got some Ekans. Geodude's pretty rare. Geodude's
I found one, and then one was in an egg.
Ivysaur's pretty rare. I've seen one, but I was getting home from work, and I was like, I'm not going to search Search for this bastard. It's harder for me because I'm in freaking metropolitan Atlanta area. Like, I'm not.
Yeah, you can't really, like,
so
just
hard.
turn
We're talking
around.
about Pokemon Go today. Sorry, I can't really read chat from over there. We're talking about Pokemon Go today because
Tons of pincers.
that's what
and
everyone's
stuff.
talking about.
Sandshrew is pretty rare. Rhyhorn.
Yeah.
Can't
What,
believe you
is
got a
chat
Rhyhorn.
going
That Rhyhorn,
That's just
from an
one
egg, though.
Rhyhorn's
But me and
really
City did
uncommon.
see
Just
its
ask what we're doing today.
silhouette, but we just can never
Is
find
he
it.
good? Oh, he's got
What
Rock
is
Smash.
it?
See, Rock Smash is the saddest
What is it?
thing for the
The
bad.
Rhyhorn?
It's 5 power. Scythers, yeah, cool. Sea King, that's cool. Snorlax is very uncommon.
Yeah.
Lapras is super rare.
No, you should see us when we're Pokemon hunting. I'll pop up and like when the Snorlax, I was like, "There's a Snorlax!" And he's like,
I like turn around like the first turn I can make, and then I'm just like,
There's like
Let's go get it.
Yeah,
there's
we just have to, like,
only
turn
two
and go
things
everywhere
that I
and find out
see
what's
in
up.
charge of gyms, and that's the
Snorlax,
Evolutions and
dude.
Snorlax.
yeah.
Yeah. Pidgeot.
I've seen some
get
rare ones, though.
Pidgeot.
Pidgeot, yeah.
Because Pidgeot's super common.
So there you go.
Hey, Jago. Vileplume and Weeping Bell are pretty
Yeah.
uncommon. Stuff that, like,
I think Blastoise is probably
Yeah.
let's say,
just
like,
because I found him.
Hold on,
The,
I'll be
the,
right
thing
back. Maybe
that,
that's Charmeleon.
the thing that digs at me the most is my 3 that got away
yeah.
because it's
Oh, you want to
Politoed,
talk about the ones that got away?
Politoed, which I don't give a shit about.
You mean Poliwhirl? The standing one?
the one
baby.
with the baby
Wag.
wag.
But, yeah, it's Poliwag,
Politoed's
Poliwhirl,
next
Poliwrath.
gen. Clefairy,
Yes, I would be upset.
got away, and Mankey.
Oh,
Mankey's
man.
the only
rare.
one that got away
Mankey's
from
rare.
me, but I
It
ended up
ran.
catching him was Abra.
Yeah, Abra's.
So, do you guys know
Digltt's
about
pretty rare.
the
Digltt's
Pokedex,
pretty
though,
rare.
right? Like, if you don't catch it, it still
Well, it's
shows
not
it's like
a
silhouette.
yeah, but
Yeah.
well, there's no value.
It's
in
not
that.
done. I haven't
Because you
completed
can't,
the
like-
Pokedex.
I wish-
you can't catch it.
I wish once you lost it, maybe they could implement this. You could search for it. And
Yeah.
it would increase the chance of finding it in
Oh,
your
yeah.
area.
Yeah.
I
Or
think
you
that
throw,
would be
or
a
if
very
you threw
nice-
out a lure, it would
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool.
it would come to you, kind of thing.
So,
Machop, the Machop family's pretty rare.
yeah,
Alright, one thing that I
think what else.
noticed is
Farfetch'd.
it's still like that.
far-fetched.
Okay.
That's all
Farfetch'd.
Chase needs.
That's all Chase needs.
So one thing that I've noticed,
Catch one and trade it to him.
you
Seal's
have
pretty rare as well.
Yeah, I don't know.
Grimer
What's
Muck.
your
I've seen a
phone
lot of Grimer
name?
Muck, but never been
Android.
able to get one.
Your iOS.
alright, so
Shelder.
he has Android and I have iOS. His goes all the way to 149 on the Pokedex. Mine goes to 143.
The reason
It has to
why
do with-
is because
yeah.
he has seen a Dragonite.
Yeah.
I don't know where you saw that
He was at
Dragonite.
work, I almost fell off my pallet jack. Me and my buddy literally got to work, like, we finished our, like, normal huddle we did with our manager. Everybody started going to their stations. And then we looked at our phones real quick while everybody's, like, separating. And I was like, holy shit, dude, there's a Dragonite around here. And he, like, took off going that way. And I was like, I want to find him, but I was on the pallet deck. So I started driving around. And then I looked down because I did my thing where I put it in my box.
Yeah.
And I turned around and I just seen him. And I, like, there's a dead man on it to where if the handle goes too high up or too far low, it just stops. And so, like, I immediately just did this, and I was still holding in this one. I don't know why I did that. And as soon as I went to hit Dragonite, my whole pallet jack stopped, and I, like, flew off of it. I was like, oh, shit. But he got away, dude. He has, like, question marks. I didn't know how
Yeah.
raspberries. I thought you could only use one raspberry. I didn't have, like, Ultra Balls or nothing like that. So I was like, he got away.
Yeah, Sydney. So once you
That and
both see a
Arbok are the
Mew,
only two that have gone.
Yeah.
once you both see a Mew, it'll go up to 151. So
Like,
I
yeah.
also noticed that. Like mine
Oh,
only
yeah,
goes
and I
up to
have a Dratini, you
147
don't.
because
Yeah,
of
same.
This one.
Dratini.
Onyx is another extremely rare
Yeah.
Pokemon.
My buddy at work has it. He
I've
said he
never
got
seen
it in
an
his
Onyx.
driveway, I think, or an egg.
Ugh.
I know a lot of people getting theirs from eggs.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people get them from eggs.
You guys
He-
seen
they're
any
like-
Voltorbs?
My buddy got one from an egg.
I have a
Oh, yeah.
Voltorb, man. It was in my
Voltorb?
tartar sauce
Nice.
while I was at the beach.
Fuck yeah. I wish you would take a picture of that. That would be
I,
awesome.
He
it was
did.
where I do have a picture of it.
Oh,
I'll show you
I
guys.
told him to.
It was in my tartar sauce, and then that was also where I found the Dratini and the Magnemite. I had to choose which one I wanted.
Okay,
One 'cause
so
my phone
AR is
sucked.
cool. AR is cool and all, but if there's a Pokemon you really want, turn that shit off.
Turn that
Yes.
shit off. Also,
It
to
lagged.
save your battery's life,
Yeah.
turn that. turn it off.
Hitmonlee and Chan, you're not finding those.
Mythical.
Dude. They're so rare.
Not around here. We're not.
Chansey, super rare.
Chansey,
Yeah, we're not gonna find none of those. Jinx. I know somebody's got
I'm
a
gonna,
Jinx.
Wait a
I'm gonna
minute.
go
We
and
have
check.
a Jinx.
Seedra's not even a dragon type.
No, you.
You and your kitty cat.
You
right?
and your kitty cat. I'm
Joseph's a
gonna,
fool.
Clayton's been posting the Xbox Live Party. I don't know if he's probably not watching. If you are, hi Clayton. But I'm gonna go check see what he's talking about because he's talking about Pokemon nonstop.
This one's not Pokemon.
It's
though.
not Pokemon.
It's really irrelevant.
It's the crew.
Oh, it's the crew. Oh man.
Maybe they saw me itch my balls. Now I brought it up. Go back, watch it.
Harry
What?
Maine is talking about the politics
What?
Get out of here.
Politics.
Oh, wait, I need
Says,
to.
just watching CNN now. Donald Trump has 71% vote over Hillary Clinton in the polls. He's going to be our new president in November.
Nice. Yeah.
Who's gonna be our president?
Trump.
Yeah.
Trump's pretty much.
Dude,
Yeah,
it's
Get out, Sydney.
It's
I
gonna
thought
be
Clinton-
I'm
entertaining.
like half.
The way I
But she
look
was
at it, it's
born
gonna
here.
be entertaining.
Yeah, he doesn't know what the hell he's
Yeah,
doing.
we're gonna watch the world burn.
Right?
We're at front row
Jinx-
seats.
Jinx, I actually saw one person have a Mr. Mime. Oh, they had.
I've
it.
seen
That's the
I've
first
seen
one
somebody
ever
hatch a
seen.
Mr. Mime too.
My heart
Jesus.
breaks.
Omanite and Kabuto and whatnot can only be hatched.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Aerodactyl.
I've
Those are all pretty
seen one
rare.
Aerodactyl.
Yeah, my buddy at work, they
No,
have an
I
Onyx
didn't
with an
see it.
Aerodactyl. He has
I've
really
seen
good
someone
luck with
have
eggs.
Aerodactyl.
Yeah, well, I've seen them in gyms and stuff. I've
Yeah.
never seen a Kabutops.
I
That'd be
see
real-
mine.
Yeah.
It's cool.
That gym we took the other night, I think it was last night actually, there was a guy, we left, went in some more Pokestops or whatever, and I think we were looking for what was that Pokemon we found? It's the one after Abra.
Kadabra.
Alakazam.
Kadabra is the second
The one with
Yeah.
the spoons.
Kadabra, yeah.
They
One
both have
spoon or two
spoons.
spoons?
Well, did he have a big mustache?
He had a big mustache.
I
Sorry.
doubt you
Out
saw
there.
Alakazam.
We might have, but we went looking for him,
That's
and then
what
we
it
rolled,
was.
we
You
drove
had
by.
it in your Pokedex?
No,
we
they
didn't
didn't,
find him. He was
see
just
him
like
from
nearby.
the
Oh.
Nearby. It was like the nearby thing,
Well,
but
then, yeah, if he had a big mustache.
Big
probably-
mustache and two spoons is Alexander.
But we ended up driving by the gym we just took over, and somebody else put their Pokemon there to start me. I was like, oh, that's cool.
There you go.
So, yeah,
That's
fucking
what I'm
nice.
sitting on my tartar sauce.
That was fun.
A little bit more news stuff. This, I mean, then we'll go back to just talking about Pokemon. T-Mobile.
Don't make it sound so bad, like, oh, geez.
I know. T-Mobile is offering
Free data.
for Pokemon Go if you switch to them.
Wow. That
Unlimited
is so
data.
cheeky.
For Pokemon Go. T-Mobile.
For Pokemon
has
Go, or
it
is it for everything else?
It's for Pokemon Go, but they also do it for music.
That's cheeky as fuck.
Yeah. It's like, so if you switch from Verizon or AT&T, you get it.
No, that's
But what
I'm
T-Mobile
good.
doesn't tell
For
you
music
is
too?
their service,
Yeah.
Spotify?
Yeah.
their music. I meant their music. Their service probably not that good.
Probably
So that
not that
GPS ain't gonna be.
Yeah, that's the
ain't gonna be
thing.
great.
Yeah.
They're expecting,
Yeah.
I guess, to draw in more people
If
so
you're
they
in
can
a city-
expand their service.
If you're in a city, you should be fine. But if you live out in the country, just don't.
AT&T and Verizon are where you want to be
Yeah.
if you live out in the country.
Yeah.
The two top.
Because I'm on T-Mobile towers, being on Virgin Mobile. Ain't great.
If anyone knows any, like,
I don't know why
service
AT&T
providers
and
other
Verizon
than
don't have
Windstream
unlimited
send them
data.
here.
There are none.
Talking.
No.
There are no.
There's none around here. They can come, though. Like, they can just
They can
Yeah.
just come.
bring
though.
their service to us.
Invite Time Warner and all those guys.
Yeah. Get.
There's that one,
Charter.
Xfinity.
Xfinity.
You claim you're out in the middle of nowhere, but you're not.
Shots fired.
And that
Xfinity-
satellite internet.
Xfinity, we're
Assholes.
sorry. We didn't mean for this to turn into a roast session. You said you were going to be there, but you
Sydney,
weren't.
what are you doing?
Fuck you, Windstream. Fuck
Yeah.
Hey,
you.
whoa.
Everyone
hey.
knows Windstream's bad that
Yeah,
listens.
even Windstream.
Windstream loves that Windstream's bad.
Yeah. But,
Spend a bunch of money for, like, nothing.
We just all need a.
I don't know.
move.
What else we got? Well, we can talk about some items and stuff.
Yeah.
There are specific unlocks in Pokemon Go that you have to
Yeah,
get. Like,
I'll let you guys know.
at 15, you get Great Balls.
No.
That's a
well,
lie.
Nope. 12.
What is
Wait,
it? 12.
12.
Okay. What is it in Ultra Balls? In 20, I think?
20.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
get Hyper Potions when you hit it.
I already got Hyper Potions. Oh no, Hyper Potions. They're
Hyper
Those are
Potions are 200.
200.
don't
They're
worry.
pink.
Yeah, I
like
got
that.
Super.
Yeah, you get the
I think you
20s
get
and
those
50s, I
at
think.
12 as well, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe it's higher.
That's probably 15.
That might be 15. Yeah, because I've only got about 22 of them, so.
Hey, there's some
I'm mad now.
Uh,
a gold
So
ball.
Potions heal,
Nice.
Revives hit.
Who knows?
Oh, they're.
That
Footsteps
Donald Trump.
No.
I did look up
Yay.
expanding your storage and your.
You can do it more than once.
Yeah, you can do it up to
Go ahead and spend your money.
13
That's
times.
about the thing I want to spend my money on.
Yeah, I know.
13 times, I believe. You have to spend
God.
$65.
The one thing I would.
It only
that's-
increases it by 50 each
yeah.
time.
The one thing I want on that is egg storage.
Yeah, please.
9 eggs? Are you kidding me? I've run across so many eggs.
Yeah, well, what they
Well,
want is you
Well,
to keep
just
hatching them over and
buy
over.
more incubators. And just,
What's that?
because incubators get
because-
3 turns.
Yeah,
just buy
incubators
more of
are
those, and then you
150
can just
coins, which
you
is
can
not-
pop like. I mean, I've seen YouTubers do it, but that's what they do.
I would say they'd be
So
like,
they just like bought a whole bunch of incubators and just walk, and they do a hatching like pretty much like.
Yeah.
I
They
wish
just
they
don't
did
hatch
use,
like 8 of them at the same time.
like a way to like you could get like another like infinity incubator.
Yeah.
That way you don't just have one. Like you
I
can
kind of
like
feel like you should be able to buy another
Yeah.
incubator rather
Yeah,
than
buy
just
one for
buy a
like
freaking
500
use.
Pokecoins or whatever.
What are you talking about? You know you can buy those, right?
Yeah, but you can't buy an infinity.
It's the
Oh,
three
Infinity,
use
yeah.
ones, yeah.
or
Also,
just like a way to like level up or something. And get
the
it.
way to get coins without buying them
Win
Get
the
good.
gym.
Get
Yeah.
is
good.
be a gym leader.
But you only get 10 per 24 hours.
It's
So
21,
right-
but still might as well be 24.
Oh yeah, do you guys
Right now.
No, we don't have a
Well,
21.
yeah. So right now,
Yeah,
somebody could
me
only
either.
have a max of like.
Well, you get it
of, like,
immediately.
8 coins,
You get it
80.
immediately if you beat a gym.
Yeah.
Like if we were go to like a blue gym and we beat it, and
But
we
it
all
still
put a
has to
Pokemon in.
refresh, right?
No, as soon as you beat it, you can hit that shield right here, and then you can get your 10 and your
Yeah.
500
That's
Stardust.
what we got.
Now, if nobody takes it within that 20 something hours,
21. I think.
21 hours.
then you get your
Then
rewards
you get-
again.
Yeah.
But still, even then, the max you could have already gotten by now is like 80 coins if you held the gym the entire time.
Or you
right?
get if you can get more than one gym.
If you can,
Well,
like,
that's
yeah,
true.
I was about to say, you
guess.
can-
Well,
if-
I don't know.
if
Does that
you're-
work?
Yeah,
But the only thing is,
Yeah,
is
because
people are
you
really
okay?
cheap.
So
because it's
the way
based
it
on
works,
that Pokemon, not
That's true.
you.
Yeah.
Because
So if
like,
you had like
what he
5.
was telling you earlier with that that I guess it's a produce place down in Jefferson.
Mhm.
Where it's like right
it's like a
across
feed
from
and
that
seed
gas
place,
station.
isn't it?
Yeah, it's a
or
that's a
whatever.
feed and seed place
Or-
kind of
or
place.
that place.
That's where
like
I was
we were in
gym
the
leader.
process of beating it last night. There's two people that live like right up the street that came down as soon as we beat it, and then they put it back as their gym.
Yeah.
Like,
That's one
Or
thing I
sit
wish
there
they
and
would
watch
fix
it all day.
because when you beat it, it makes it neutral, but it's like whoever could spam their Pokemon in there first, which is what happened. Because I went, I beat it, and I was like, yeah, we can put our Pokemon in here. I went to like hit my CP to find out.
Drowsy near here.
I hit my CP like to find out what Pokemon I wanted to. I went to put my like Pharaoh in. That was like 531 because I didn't want to put my best one in there. Just put a Pokemon in. I hit it, and then it didn't work. And I was like, what the hell? I backed out and looked, and there's like 1,000 Pinsir and like a 1,200 Snorlax. I'm like, and those people drove off, and then we watched them drive off, and they live like 3 houses like up the street. I'm like, well, fuck this place. Like all they're gonna do is just keep driving down here every time somebody takes it. I'm like, it's just annoying.
It's like if you live on top of a gym, you've got a monopoly on it.
Yeah, that's pretty
Technically.
much it.
Yeah.
Unless
But I wish there was more like
somebody
Pokestops
gets
besides they were like just landmarks. Like
Yeah.
I don't want to say like in the middle of the woods, but
That's one of those things. It's like that's gonna like increase if they go through with that.
or like a daily login thing.
Well,
Maybe
yeah,
that.
yeah,
just-
daily
Oh,
log.
yeah.
Because I don't want you to put like Pokestops just like randomly in the woods. 'Cause that would just
give
be
me
creepy as fuck.
give me
but-
5 Pokeballs for logging in.
What I
Yeah.
think they need to do
Something.
is
Yeah, because you could waste 5 on Zubat, you know, lead.
You can.
Yeah,
I
you
don't even want
can.
to know how many lead busted on you
I
today.
do.
Just all I had like.
City scares me. Like sometimes I'll like take my phone from City and I'm like stop.
Yeah, Zubats.
But she's not bad.
There's a
she's
problem
pretty
with Zubats.
Yeah, you don't conserve them when you're early on, but now I wish I would have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like
I have almost as many Great Balls as I do Pokeballs, which is kind of good.
Jeez.
But I've also deleted a lot of mine.
I feel like they should probably like team up with like Google Maps or something like
Dude,
that.
I gotta go find this
and
dog.
get like a
I'm out
more
here.
updated version instead of just the main roads. That way you're not walking up in somebody's yard and trespassing.
Well, yeah, there's
because
just
I
that
get the
and
whole point of them wanting us to get out and walk
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
But I don't want to trespass.
But at the
you
same
just.
time,
I mean, I would just say keep your eyes out, man.
'Cause I
If
don't
there's
know-
a cliff, don't walk off.
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
like,
That's
'cause
one of those
I don't know
things.
if y'all seen
I don't
it,
see how
but
people are that
there's
far
like
into the
a,
phones either, though. Like,
there's this like meme that I saw.
how are you that far into your phone?
David, be quiet. It's this thing that
Get your
says,
drunk ass out.
She's gonna kill you, bro.
there's a meme on Facebook and it says, if I catch you in my yard catching Pikachu, you're gonna catch a Glockachu. Yeah.
Glockachu.
I don't want to catch a Glockachu.
Shit, I'd be like,
personally.
where's he at? I'm coming out too.
There is. What's the one that does this?
That's a
Drowsy.
Drowsy. We've already looked at it.
Yeah.
He's the
He's,
kid.
he's like on.
Yeah, we're just all waiting for him to come to us.
You up, dude? Yeah,
I bet you right there. She finished off that alcohol.
No,
I think
please.
it's those jalapenos that made me feel yucky.
Right.
You said that those jalapenos that made me feel yucky.
Yeah, that's jalapenos whooped the ass yesterday.
I don't think there's anything else. So yeah, right now.
What is everybody's level?
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
10.5.
10.5.
I'm
13.
7.
I'm a dick hair away from 9.
Nice.
Or from
She
10.
needs to
Excuse me.
hold on a bunch
I'm gonna
of
take her out of my
evolutions
school.
and
We're
lucky
just gonna sit
eggs.
around.
Try to
And
hit
just go ham on
Try to
that.
hit a bunch of Pokestops because you'll get 50 XP.
Even if your bag's full,
Well,
so
Megan,
even if that
she
bag's
wasn't
full.
really into playing the first few days anyway.
Yeah, an issue with
I
it.
can't
I
even
wasn't
believe I
either.
got her into playing. Megan hates Pokemon.
What's the thing? It's like my sister was like, "Yo, what the fuck you doing? That's so lame." And then all her friends and like at softball were like, "Oh man, Pokemon Go!" And she's like, "Fuck, I gotta download Pokemon Go."
Right? You gotta get on this train, man. It's not.
And
Dude,
she's
it's
like-
actually good for you.
And then
Get
she was
outside and walk.
asking me, "How's it work?" I'm like, "No, you don't want to play this game. You're giving me shit about it."
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I don't know. A lot of people are. Where's my guy going?
My school is a
Just
place
walking
where you
around,
can
I'm
play
loving
and
it.
not feel it. Like,
Yeah.
me personally, I feel ashamed when I'm walking around doing this. Walking around like
Me
Athens
and-
or something.
Me
So,
and Levi were like that.
I only like
we
to
were
do it in
so
my school.
like
I do this and then I put it in my pocket when I call a Pokemon.
one of the
or
best
something.
moments I think me and Levi have had since we played Pokemon Go is when we were at the beach and we're walking around. It's dark and there's a couple Pokestops like at this dock pier.
It's like a pier.
Pier.
Yeah.
And so me and him were walking around. This is before we know what lure modules look like. And we're like, dude, what the fuck is that Pokestop? It's got like
It's like
flowers going
Sakura
around.
That's the
flower
same thing I
blossom.
was
I'm
thinking.
like, dude, this is. I was like, dude, we gotta go hit this. So we're like, dude, let's go. We go down there, right? And there's like 8 Asian kids just going
It
ham
was
on
like
Pokemon
it was
Go.
like 15.
Yeah, it was a lot. I didn't understand anything until they said a Pokemon name,
Yeah.
and it was crazy, but it was cool though.
And it was like,
That's what
it was like,
that's
oh
And then-
shit, I'm out of Pokeballs. So I was like, I'm gonna go hit these stops.
I think,
Yeah, it's a kid like took off running down there.
I think he mentioned it earlier, but yesterday when we went to Jefferson, the Fort Pokestops
Yeah, of
right
course.
there, we were in the car and this older mom and her daughter came out and kind of looked at her phone and Pokemon, and the girl saw me and I was like, hey, and then the mom turned around, she's like, oh yeah, and I was like, yeah.
It's ridiculous.
At least you guys.
Man.
At least here.
There's nothing anywhere.
Look how I bet you that bright lights.
I have
Yeah,
to
me
drive
and-
somewhere.
Me and Megan walked around her park, Staghorn Park.
Yeah.
Nearby. Well, there you go. Now it's
Tell
in
everyone
Washington.
where I
I'll bleep it out when we get
You
off.
can
I
if
took my
want.
prom pictures near
Um,
the church.
Yeah, it's not very hard to leave stuff out anyway. But yeah,
I got censor sounds.
the park.
got the
We
one
walked
you have,
around there. The park. Park.
Cut that out.
That park.
This park.
But no, there was nothing. There was
Yeah.
absolutely
The
nothing.
chapel was a Pokestop.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah.
focused on the chapel, but you have to walk like.
Yeah,
about
it's weird
5
how they-
minutes from her house.
It's
Yeah.
weird how they like what Pokestops are then. It's like landmarks, churches, and
I mean, I understand why they do churches because they have the youth groups and stuff, and it's something for you to do. Something for you to do when you have to go to church.
Yeah.
I mean,
Really?
it might be, I'm sure
It's
people will start going to
terrible.
Mom,
but
let
it
me go to church with you this
Please
morning.
let me go to church.
church. She's like, why do you want to go to church all of a
I said
sudden?
every 5 minutes. Let me get that fucking
Did y'all see
stop.
where Hillary
Church
Clinton
every
said the
5 minutes.
Pokemon thing?
Yeah, she
About-
said I don't know who did all this Pokemon stuff, but I want to know how we can get them to vote.
Pokemon
Get them
go
at
out
the-
and vote
yeah.
or something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, and it's like, oh my god, you're gross.
I'm not voting for you.
Even though
Or
voting's
anyone.
over.
So,
Voting's way over.
I like the thing where it said, I think America doesn't need a president. We need like a mirror so we can look at ourselves and evaluate.
Maybe America just needs to be single for a while.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know,
don't
just
bring
need
that.
Pokemon
Figure
Go.
itself
Yeah, it'll
out.
save the world. So,
Pokemon will save
It
the world.
just needs to get together.
That was one of the first memes I saw. It was like, it's been 4 years since Pokemon Go came out. It's like the world has reached harmony. like
We're all fucking
everyone's fit.
make the
Everyone
White House a
presidents
jam and
decide
whoever's
by
leading it is
Pokebattles.
president.
Dude, whoever's president has
There's
like,
a
complete Pokedex. That's how you
so back when Facebook pages were a huge thing, right? There was the
Before we
yeah
started on.
before
I
yeah
have one.
there was one for Barack Obama.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah,
if
I
you
remember.
remember
I love
Barack?
Barack Obama.
Yeah.
He's still doing his thing.
Well,
Yeah,
of course
I saw
he
him
is
post some
now.
shit. It's like, where the
Yeah.
fuck is on?
And he's like he started a GoFundMe to go to the White House
Okay,
to take the gym.
that's his goal.
That's his goal.
Wait,
God.
I got a picture to show you by the way.
And so like if you
Levi,
go find
it's-
Barack
it's-
Obama on
It's time to switch teams, man.
I didn't know. I thought you could switch teams. That's also another reason
Yeah.
why I picked red.
Can I see?
I don't see why you can't. To be honest.
You,
It's kinda weird.
some people have told me that you'll be able to. I don't know if you can now or not, but you should be able to switch teams.
I'm clicking
I
on
mean,
the
it
little
doesn't really
Thunderbird.
matter right now.
That's not gonna help.
No, it's not.
Speaking of Brock Obama, Brock Lesnar failed his drug test.
Yeah, he did.
Oh shit.
So they're overturning his win.
Yeah.
Wait, for
UFC this past
UFC
weekend.
200.
Oh, he won that one too, didn't he?
Not
Not anymore.
Unanimous decision. He made $2.5 million just to fighting that.
they gonna take his money back?
Yeah,
No.
they're giving it to the other player. The other guy.
Whoa!
Oh, he
Yeah.
lost.
Welcome to
He
the
lost.
UFC.
If you fail a drug test,
Or you
they're like,
fail a
"Fuck
drug
you."
And what's real funny is when both of you fail a drug test.
Right.
The funny thing is, the guy
Then
he
you're both
fought,
losers.
Mark Hunt, the last 3 fights, the guys that he fought has failed a drug test.
Wait, so why don't they have the drug test go on before they?
Well, they do, but it takes
They do, it
X
takes-
amount of
yeah.
time to get the result back, and then when they get the result back,
Because
they
they're
have
on
to
hard.
send
This
it to
isn't
the
like a
lab
weed
to
test you can get
confirm.
back.
Yeah.
Jeez, man.
It's not a weed
Why
drug
don't you
test
wait
you
for
can
all
get back
that
in
to
the
go to
day.
the fight? We'll schedule the fight
Because
later.
it takes so long.
Well, that's like at the end of Olympics, after you compete, you go take a drug test.
Well, yeah, I always notice people. They're
Yeah.
like, "Oh, he was on drugs during." his-" I'm like, why did they know before that? But
Yeah.
I guess, yeah, it just takes too long.
Yeah, because then that
because
way,
so many
yeah,
competitors
exactly.
as well.
Because he had like 2 weeks to get ready for the fight. It takes 6 weeks to get ready. The drug test comes back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like so you have to do it right then and there, kind of deal.
Yeah. What else do we got? Pokemon Go? Anything?
Yeah, I got one.
You got one?
Seriously,
Cool.
Sydney?
I don't like how, well, I've been posting stuff about it, but I don't like how, like, there's, like, a lot of people that are dissing it. Not necessarily on, yeah, pretty much. Not necessarily, like, the quality of the game, of how good it is, and the glitches and whatnot, but
Yeah.
the fact that people are, like, going out and they're actually interested
Those
in
people are jealous because they're not doing it. That's what it is.
That's a big thing too. It's like it's always for like the popular thing. You gotta have your hipster. That's
Oh,
like,
yeah, that's
oh
always
man,
gonna be that.
that sucks. Ingress is better, and then they go out and play their old fucking
But,
game.
with
but
this,
it's not
though,
even
it's
that,
helping
though.
people.
It's
Exactly.
Like, it's like,
Some people.
there's like I guess it's like a lot more like older people, like
Yeah.
I guess like our parents' generation or whatever. They're like, oh well, you're not being a responsible adult
I've
because
heard
you're
about
playing
that.
a
Yeah.
child's game. And it's like, just
How do you
let
think I
us
felt
My
every
dad
time
keeps getting on to me
Megan
for that.
would berate me about playing Pokemon? I don't understand why you like Pokemon. It's a
just
kid's
do
game.
it.
Dude, I grew up with Pokemon. I love it, man. It's so, and I'm so happy that everyone gets to share Pokemon
yeah.
with me now. It's great.
And it's like they make it seem as like the people that play it, they're not responsible and they don't do anything.
Yeah.
Whereas like Joey and I, we have a full-time job and we
I'm
have
a piece of
animals.
shit.
Got a
and-
house.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yeah,
roast
we got all
Levi
this
on his
stuff.
own
We're
show.
responsible. We make sure
We're on
we
the
take care of
spot
those,
now.
but
We
at the
just
same
roast
time,
you.
like in our leisure time, we want to play something that
Or
we
make a
enjoy
game
and that we
over
grew up
Yeah,
with.
my
Part of-
advice.
Part
that
of
would
people
be
getting
fucking
kicked off of
Being
that
a
is because like
responsible adult, it's just
all
to
of the-
have fun.
Yeah.
all the news is talking about like people
The
getting
bad
robbed
stuff.
from it.
Well, that's all the news ever
That-
talks
That's all.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
exactly,
Too.
and they're like everyone that plays Pokemon Go is always in their phone and they
My
won't pay
advice
attention
to-
where they're going and they walk off.
Anyone out there,
Yeah,
is
yeah,
let
the
it
girl
go
that
in
hit by
this
the
ear
car.
and let it
Right.
come out of this.
It's like
Who cares?
maybe look before you cross the road.
It's called battery
Or,
saver, dog. Put
um,
that shit in your pocket and look at it when it
Put it
vibrates.
down.
Like another thing, like
Go
you
walk.
were saying, where everybody's glued to their phone. That's like what our thing is for our generation.
Yeah.
That's how we're able to like
Yeah, like
communicate more
9-year-olds are
better
getting
and stuff like
iPhones
that.
at this point.
Exactly. And it's like, when did you guys get your phone? Your first phone?
18, 19.
19.
I was in either 4th or 5th grade.
Okay.
Oh, real young.
I
Exception.
had me a razor.
Nice. See, that's still a razor.
She's
Megan
younger
was
than
spoiled.
us, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
was about to
needed it
say,
because I had after school.
I didn't get mine till
I
like,
had mine in like 6th or 7th grade,
Seventh,
so it was
yeah.
kind of early as well.
I got mine,
I got mine-
my freshman year.
yeah, I think we got ours same.
Yeah.
But we're also older than y'all, so
Mine
yeah.
was,
our freshman year was
the
y'all
flip
like
phone,
8.
It was like a
Yeah.
singular
Ours was
wireless.
the razor.
Well, we were also
What?
grade,
No,
so
every
that's what I'm
user
saying. Like our
razor.
freshman year,
Yeah, but
y'all
you
was
should
8th
pretend
grade.
like, no, this is my
I got
razor.
I got mine in 7th grade, and it was basically a Nokia brick. This
Yeah,
piece
right?
of shit phone that I didn't do anything
Snake
with.
phone?
Yeah, I had Snake. I
Oh,
had
that's
Tetris.
The snake where
I
you
had
go
Snake
through
and I had
walls?
Tetris.
That-
Girls ain't
that's
going
fun.
nowhere.
That was my dad had that. I had
But
the
it's
original.
but it's like you
Just
know,
walk into the wall.
as technology advances, kids are getting fucking smartphones in 4th grade kind of thing.
This thing's
Fourth
been
grade.
cracked for 6 months and I can't get a new phone.
Kids
Yeah,
are getting
exactly.
smartphone stuff when they're like 6, 7.
I know. I meant to say 4 years old, but it came out totally
It's
wrong.
really early. Like my
Yeah.
nephew
Yeah,
and
you
my niece
agree
have
with
tablets.
that.
They
Yeah.
all have tablets where they can play and watch YouTube all day long.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, and then you know, we had Game Boys.
Dude, I don't know why anyone
You know,
would complain
What
about
makes
that.
Pokemon
because
Go worse than doing any fucking thing else.
Exactly.
If they kept making Game
Watching-
Boy games, I would keep buying them.
Yeah.
the good thing about it with kids
It's a
is
free game, but it has
Is that what you were
microtransactions. Yes,
saying?
but
That's the
that's
word.
how
Get out
free
of
games
here, dude.
work.
with the
Yeah.
mobile stuff, Fleet Eye, with kids, man, it keeps their attention, dude. And if you've ever been around 3, 4-year-olds, dude, they just
Fuck 3, 4-year-olds. Casey,
Why is
Casey,
this? Why
what?
that?
Hey, watch me sit on this floor. I'm like, good job.
It's like, here,
It's the stupidest stuff, man.
fucking play SpongeBob. Play SpongeBob.
And then I don't want to watch SpongeBob. I want to watch.
Yo, Gabba Gabba, shut up.
Fuck you.
Go back to SpongeBob. Jeez, man, get on your Pokemon.
I watched the same
Friends,
movie like 5 times a day when I was little. The Emperor's New Groove.
Yeah, exactly. It's like this is a whole other bag of worms, but it's like
Bag.
Well, you got
Ah.
4S too?
This is a 4. Chill out.
Yeah.
No, dude.
Chill out.
he can't download the game.
Exactly.
You can have this one.
Trust me, dude. The
I'm
4S
getting
doesn't even
one.
run it much better.
But it's like that's a whole nother like bag of worms where it's like, all right, kids are
Hey, dude, let me talk
rip
to you
into
about
kids here
phones.
for a second. Kids are
Walmart has a
shitty.
really good sale
Right.
going on.
They can't. Yeah,
I
they definitely
blame-
can be.
I blame
$150 for a
Parents.
5S.
because they're our age.
Brand
Yeah.
new.
And they're not giving them
Really
ass
good deal.
whoopings.
Yeah. Well, you're not
Yeah,
allowed
dude.
to anymore.
Call me old fashioned, but I believe everybody deserves a good ass whooping. Even
Wait,
though I,
wait, are you really not allowed to whoop your kid?
no,
No.
What?
this child abuse.
Yeah.
Clean that ass up. If you
Yeah. You
But-
misbehaving in public.
I was like,
Get out of there! Ah!
You're gonna SWAT. You're gonna SWAT. Get the point across.
Now just
Yeah.
You
take
just
your
gonna get
tablet
hit
away.
whatever was closest to me in that grocery store, so you better hope it's not like a
Mom
gallon
would
of
They're
milk.
gonna-
like, get a briar stick and start whipping
My
my
baby's
legs.
They can get like
My
chocolate.
grandma did that shit. Dry stick.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Go out and pick a
What?
I
switch.
said my baby's gonna get la chancla.
La chancla.
Yeah. It's like your sandal,
Oh.
but it's like a Mexican thing. It's like your mom gets the la chancla, it's the sandal.
I wish I got a sandal.
I got a belt.
A belt with a Harley Davidson buckle on it.
Back in the
Belt.
day, there were sandals that were like that thick of rubber.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what they are.
Shit, you get
That's
hit
what
with that,
they
it
are.
knocks your ass
We've
out.
digressed
That's what
to
they
getting
are.
our ass whooped by
Yeah.
our parents.
Exactly. And we're
Grandparents.
totally fine.
Alright, I think that's a good place to go.
Alright, thank you so much for watching the
Oh.
Board Nerds Hour. Thank you for checking us out on Twitch.
Actually, a
Sit in
little
this
over
foot
an
there.
hour.
Yeah, good.
Awesome.
Good job.
Good job. We're catching
Then
up
we
for
can
all
find
those
us drowsy.
20-minute
Yeah,
episodes.
drowsy's that
There's
way.
a drowsy
Is
out
he?
there.
Alright, we're gonna get
Right
catch
now?
this drowsy.
You
Mine's
can
never
find us
load.
here on Twitch, twitch.tv /
the word
theanarchy99.
Where?
Facebook.com /
This
This is an
theanarchy
nice
That's all I saw.
I haven't read it yet.
All I saw was the word
TheAnarchyIndustries.com,
Right.
YouTube.com / theanarchyindustries. Be sure to tell everyone and share the word.
Go play some
Every-
Pokemon.
Every
Red is the
100
word.
subs
Red
giveaway.
is the word.
Nice.
So get those subs up. Make some
We got a sub
make some
today.
bot accounts.
You
We
could
got
be
a
the
sub
one.
today. We
You
got
could be
one
the-
sub today.
Nice.
Thank you.
So
You
we're
could be the one.
yeah. We're halfway.
Microphone.
We're halfway there.
You could be the one.
We're halfway
Especially
there.
being like really low, you could.
Also,
Yeah.
It's really
make us
easy.
money because we're poor.
Right, that's funny.
Yeah.
How we gotta play, man? We're rolling it.
If you like what you see and have extra money, you can support us on Patreon if you want. Patreon.com / theanarchy.
Even if you don't like what you see.
If you
I'll make
hate
it
what you
like
see,
what you
give us $2. Thank you
We
guys
might
so
get
much.
better.
Bye.
Bye.
And then just go-